Well, hey ho, hello. Today I've got a really exciting reading for you. Today we're going to read about gossip about your ex. So today you won't be looking at your sign. You're going to be looking at the sign of your ex and see what's going on in their life. I'm going to try and get to the really juicy bits too, and this could be an ex in your distance past, could be in your recent past, could be anybody actually. We're going to be using the super awesome future fortune cards. These are so much fun, and they're going to tell us about wealth, love, wisdom, and health. And that's what we're going to start with. And then we're going to get to the really juicy gossip doing the everyday oracle. Again, these are the chatty cards that love to gossip. So I can't wait to see what they dish out. So once again, this is for the sign of your ex. We're going to find out what some juicy gossip is about your ex. Let's get started. All right. So if your ex is an Aries, what is some juicy gossip going on with our Aries people? What's some juicy gossip going on about our Aries people? Cards are ready. Okay. Again, I don't read these ones upside down. Ooh. So the wish, the kiss up, the flame, the cat lady, and the secret. And underlying energy is abundance. So here's the gossip about your ex. If your ex is an Aries, they did get their wish and they got the kiss up. So maybe they got the promotion, but it wasn't as big of a promotion as they want it to be. And the cat lady isn't gender specific. It's somebody who is alone. So they are definitely alone right now. And the secret is because there are, well, I guess you could think secret forces that are holding them back. Which I think that's your mind's eye, that your subconscious wants them to be alone right now. So even if you think that they are with somebody, they aren't deeply into that person. I'm going to tell you that right now, because the flame is right next to the cat lady, and that's enjoying being alone. Maybe not enjoying being alone, just you will be alone. And yeah, they've got abundance. Cha-ching, things are going well for them in the money department, because here's the wish and the kiss up. So they're doing well, but they're not doing as well as they were hoping they would be. They're not doing as well as they wish they were. And it is because something's going on, this secret, something, and it just even could be that they're just trying to keep this secret that they aren't alone and they're having difficulties with relationships right now. So I don't know, is that good news or is that bad news to you? So I don't know. I'm not suggesting you kind of swoop in there, but because I just don't think anything would work out. But yeah, they're doing well with money, but not as well as they were hoping and not as much as you think. So if you think they're putting on this big show, they're doing so well, I'm going to tell you right now, they aren't. They aren't. A lot of it's BS, to put it bluntly. Okay, so that's their initial wealth and relationships. Let's get some really juicy gossip going here with the chatty cards. Our chatty cards love to do juicy, juicy gossip. Juicy, juicy gossip about Aries. What's some juicy gossip about Aries that people might not know? What's some juicy gossip about Aries? Juicy gossip about Aries. Okay, cards are ready. Oh, I don't read these ones upside down either. Well, they're having fun. We got the conversation and delirious. This echoes back to that promotion that they got. They might be feeling their own. They got a lot of friends around them. Interesting. We have a dog here, and then in the same position, we had the cat lady. I think they're full of friends. I don't see any love relationship here at all. If you do think that they have somebody, this is just the maid, the cleaner, the young girl. This definitely probably isn't a love relationship. You know, and I think this goes back to, they're kind of bullshitting you in a way. They're showing that they're doing better than they actually are. Yeah, they want to make it look like they've got lots of fun and they're having lots of friends, and but I don't see any kind of love here. They probably did get a bit of a promotion. And, you know, I think if they do have somebody in their life that they're kind of promoting, it's not very serious at all. I don't see any marriage cards here. I don't see any kind of anything here that is indicative of any kind of deep, life-changing love whatsoever. They're fluffing things up so that they look better. That's for sure. But yeah, lots of fun with friends. So if they're going on and on about how much fun they're having, they are. But if they're going on and on about how great other things are, you know, it's a steaming pile. All right. So there you go. Gossip about your Aries ex. Don't forget to give this a like. And while you're here, look around and see what else is going on with your Aries ex by looking at the playlist. Take care. Okay, so here we are. This is gossip about your Taurus ex. Remember, this isn't your sun sign. This is your ex, their sun sign. Gossip about your Taurus ex. Hey, cards are ready. Okay. Oh, the secret. The spaceship and the secret. They might be going on a trip. The keys. The cat lady, interesting, and vigor. And underlying is lightning. Okay, it's interesting. Aries had the same card there in that location. Okay, so they are definitely going on a secret trip. Definitely, or they're they're going to discover a secret. I think they're going to discover a secret. And it's going to unlock some doors, give them some answers. But these people, your Taurus, are going to be alone for a very long time. The cat lady it's not gender specific. It's being alone, and vigor is lifelong. So being alone with vigor is they want to be alone. They like to be alone, and they aren't looking for any kind of relationship right now, or new relationship, I should say. Lightning, this news is going to be very shocking to them and change things for them. So perhaps somebody that they're with, they're going to discover hasn't been exactly, how do you put that, truthful to them. And it's going to shock them and open up a door into being single for a very, very long time. So if you were thinking this is a good time to swoop in, it's not. They've kind of made up their mind here that they've had enough with relationships. Yeah, they might even be moving right now as well, because this is travel with keys is opening new doors. Maybe they're even moving to a whole new place, so they're moving out of where they are currently living because of this secret that they discover. And yeah, I want to say they just fucking had enough. And that zero interest in being in a relationship. This is going to be very shocking and hurtful for them. Taurus hates to move as it is. So the fact that they have to move is disturbing enough for them. Yeah, so that's some pretty wild gossip for Taurus people. Wow. Okay, so they're going to discover, so summarize, your Taurus ex is going to discover some news that's going to be very shocking to them, that's going to require that they move, and they are going to move alone, and that's going to be for a very long time. They are not interested in any kind of new relationship whatsoever. They've had enough. All right. Okay. So don't dive in there and quit smiling if you told them it wouldn't work and they didn't believe you. All right. So let's get some really juicy gossip. Juicy gossip. I mean, if that wasn't juicy enough, let's get some juicy gossip about our Taurus. Let's get already. Ooh, prison. Yeah. They're feeling very alone, very tied down. Oh, yeah. Their life is blowing up right now. Yeah, the letter. So they did. This is the secret echoing back in the other cards. Oh, but they're putting it on like they don't care. They don't care. They do have a consolation prize coming. Oh, melancholy. Yeah. And you know what? Our Taurus friends do get really they get into a very depression when relationships go south on them. And this is the widow. So one of the that other partner left them. And so they were forced to leave the situation when they're the widow, right? Yeah, here's the secret that they heard by letter. They feel disgraced by what happened. So maybe they saw a text, maybe somebody told them something on Facebook, that kind of thing. Definitely feeling alone, trapped in their situation, but they like, fuck that shit, I'm out of here. And, calling like trying to be the peacock in the situation, like walking away with the big feathers, like proud. They're walking away with some of their pride. That's for sure. And there is some kind of small consolation prize for them. And this looks like some kind of money. Maybe they're glad they saved money. Maybe they didn't buy a house with this person. Maybe now they've got their money to themselves rather than spending it on that other person. So to them, it's somewhat of a win for some reason. Yeah, maybe that person was draining their funds anyways, and now they're just, it's just all about them. And again, I don't see any kind of love or relationship or anything in here at all whatsoever. So yeah, your ex is they're hurting. They're hurting. They have recently heard some news that turned their world upside down. Again, this echoes back that they had to move, right? You can't live in a burning building. Once it's burnt, it's uninhabitable. That they had to move on, but somehow they're walking away with their head up. So that's what another indicative that the other partner of theirs was cheating. So they get to walk away, with their head up, and somehow they're walking away with a little bit of money too. A consolidation prize, not a lot, just, the consolidation prize might be a little bit of money, but yeah, they're hurting. They're hurting over this, even though they'll show the world that they aren't. Wow, fantastic. Well, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and why don't you have a look around and see what else is going on with your Taurus ex. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're grinning if that's what you were looking for. Just kidding. Just kidding. Never wish bad things upon other people. All right. Take good care. Okay. So this is for our Gemini exes. Our Gemini X. Gemini X. Gemini X. Gemini X. What's going on? What's the gossip going on with your Gemini X? Oh, interesting cut. Okay, the anchor. They aren't going anywhere. They're stuck. The secret. Boy, we're sure getting the secret. Maybe that's because we're talking about gossip. The blender. Uh-oh. They're stuck, but that's going to change very soon for them. Happiness. Oh, your ex is going to have some happiness. Oh, the attack. Oh, and the king. Okay, so your Gemini ex has been feeling very, very stuck. And then they learn something that changes their whole life. like just changes it, and they become very happy, but they get attacked for that happiness. I think it's some kind of, because we have the king here, I think it's some kind of promotion. Could be a change. It's something that's changed that brings them a lot of happiness, but they seriously get attacked by it. So, maybe they did get that promotion that they were looking for. I don't think this is a love interest. Oh, and the clock agrees with me. This isn't a love interest whatsoever. This is some kind of promotion, because we have the leadership role here. We have the ego here. But they get attacked for it somehow. Maybe they didn't deserve that promotion. Maybe they stole that promotion. Maybe they used some kind of secret so somebody else didn't get the promotion or advancement, or, like this would almost look like an insider trading, and they sold some stocks and they were happy with it, but they get caught, they get attacked. So they might feel like the king, but if you look, this doesn't look like a very secure king, does it? Yeah. It's something under the table that elevated them, and the happiness is not going to last very long whatsoever. But again, I don't see this isn't to do with any kind of love or relationship. I didn't get any kind of those cards here. This has something to do more with, what were they stuck with? Were they stuck with a job? Were they stuck with, because the anchor, were they stuck with a job, money, anything? But yeah, they use underhanded means to change things up, and it's not going to be long lived. Either the IRS is going to come after them, or something's going to be exposed. Let's put it that way. Something is going to be exposed, because you look how big this attack is over top of all the other people. It's going to expose them. Definitely going to expose them. Ooh, interesting. Be interested to see if they end up losing everything, or just, some people get exposed and nothing happens to them. They just feel shame and they go away, but they don't lose anything. They still have their money. They still have everything. So, all right. So that's a little bit of gossip about your Gemini X, what's going on there. So if you hear from them and I got this promotion, or these stocks did really well, you know better. So let's see what's going on with the Gemini X. What's some really good gossip? What's some juicy gossip about our Gemini X? What's some juicy gossip about our Gemini X? Ooh, now we do have some love. Oh, message about love. A message from a friend about love. Oh, marriage. Isn't that interesting? The other cards had nothing to do with love. Boredom. That reflects the anchor, and Geminis hate boredom, hate being in the same place all the time. And the underlying is love. Okay, your Gemini X, a friend, is going to turn into love. A friend, somebody who's a friend, they're going to hear a message about love, about a wedding. Just a minute here. I think they're going to hear a message about a wedding, not necessarily their wedding. They're going to hear a message about a past love that is getting married, and it's going to bother them. Right? Because this love is shooting out this way. If this love was this way, I'd say it's love coming towards them. But look at the message is touching this way out. So this is a friend is going to tell them that somebody that they used to love is getting married, and it's going to wreck their day. And it's going to wreck, look at this as in ruins almost. And you know, this is like the anchor in the other. It's like a drag on them. It's boring to them. It's bad news to them. Very bad news. Yeah, a friend is going to tell them that an ex love is getting married. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's you. So if you're getting married and you're wondering if your ex knows, if they don't know right now, they're going to know. Interesting. Wow, that's juicy gossip. That's juicy gossip. Or if somebody that, you know, one of their exes, they're going to have heartbreak over their ex getting married. What a tangled web we weave here. Hey, yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. Well, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and have a look around and see what else your Gemini X is doing on the Gemini playlist. All right. Thanks for watching. Take good care. All right. So this is for Cancer X. If your X is a Cancer, this is gossip about your Cancer X. Ready. The kiss up. Oh, the letter. Oh, the spaceship. Wow, they paid or they kissed up somehow some information. Oh, the Queen, the Moon, and oh, the King. Okay. I'm going to say right now that your Cancer X does have a new lady in sight and is treating her like a queen and is somewhat keeping her hidden for some reason. I think they discovered this, like they really charmed this lady, charmed her. And I think they discovered each other on a trip. So either they were on holidays or a business trip or something, but we definitely have the King and Queen showing up here. They discovered each other on a trip somehow. I think it might have been more of a business trip, just because I have more business cards here, like the letter. So information, exchange of information here. They're exchanging money, but it could be an exchange of information. And what do you do that at conventions or business trips? This is definitely a trip. And they discovered each other at a business trip, but for some reason he has to keep her hidden. You know, do they work for the same company and that's not allowed? Are they having an affair and that's not, you know, and they have to keep it hidden, but definitely has somebody new in their life that definitely charmed the pants off of her, literally, because this one has no pants on, but is keeping her hidden. So is it a mistress? Is it somebody that they shouldn't be together because of work rules, because of company rules? But that information will be coming out. It will be coming out, definitely. Or it's very early in the relationship, so they're keeping it under wraps. But if your ex is a Cancer, there's definitely somebody in their life that if you say there's no way, it's because they're being hidden right now. They're not ready to expose this relationship for whatever reason. It has to remain hidden and secret. But yeah, I think they discovered each other on a trip, something to do with being outside of their normal home area. All right, so that's some good gossip. That's some good gossip about your Cancer X. They're in a relationship, but they have to keep it quiet. Now let's get some juicy gossip. I don't know what's more juicy than that. Let's get some juicy gossip. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, they're definitely Cancer people also really mourn for their relationships, but they aren't showing it. Yes, even lost relationships when they just really mourn for lost relationships, but they put on a good show. Yeah, he's I want to say he because that's a he, but definitely lover. Um, oh, in bed, domestico. Underlying is, oh well, yeah. Gifts, presents. Remember in the other one it showed kissing up. Yeah, he definitely is charming somebody, that's for sure. I wonder what this in bed. This just might be in bed, in bed a lot. It's interesting that the other female didn't really show up. Who is this? This is somebody who has to keep it quiet. So I wonder if this is somebody else at work. Somebody else at work knows what's going on here. And I just thought of something. I wonder if the lady has a partner. That's what it is. The queen has a partner. And it's not, that's what they have to hide. Because this is the female in bed. And look at him being so angry. Aha. So they have to keep it quiet. So he's charmed the pants off of her, but they have to keep it quiet because she is in a partnership, in a domestic partnership. And she's actually very stressed about it. She's extremely stressed about it. He's feeling like a peacock. He won. He feels like he's winning. But he's definitely mourning. I keep saying he, and that's just because that shows up as a male gender, but we're all adults here. We can figure it out. They are definitely mourning for a past relationship. They're definitely in mourning. So that's what it is. That's the juice. I love these cards. They love the juicy gossip. So that's the gossip. So your Cancerian ex has somebody, has to keep it quiet because she's already in a relationship. Wow. Thanks for the confirmation. But yeah, he charmed her a lot, bought her a lot of presents, the kiss up, right? Okay. You might think, well, yeah, that's them. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to look around and see what other gossip you can come up with your Cancer ex. Take good care. Okay, so now we're on to if you have a Leo ex. If your ex is a Leo. If your ex is a Leo, what gossip is going on with your Leo ex? What? Ooh, the moon. They don't want you to know anything. The letter. They've received some info. Oh, the house. There's something they don't want you to know about something that's changed in their life. The secret. Oh, the pig. The kiss up. Okay, something secret is going on in your Leo ex's life, and it's really good. I know you probably don't want to hear that. Either they have a new home or things are going really well in their new home. This could also be a sign of a pregnancy with the letter. The results are back and they're pregnant, but for some reason they're keeping it a big secret. They're keeping it under wraps. You are not to know for some reason. Eventually the money, it'll come out. Just because, the pig is also the greedy, the smugness card. They want to be smug about it. The kiss up, they might have had to pay for some reason. for this baby. So in vitro fertilization, maybe they're adopting a baby, some kind of exchange of money went on with this baby. So either fertility treatments, that kind of thing. That's might be why it's a big secret. But don't worry, you'll eventually hear about this. But there's some kind of addition to the family. Maybe they've even bought a new house. Definitely something to do with family, security, house, foundational happiness. But for some reason, which is so unlike Leo's, it has to remain a secret. Did they secretly get the money from somewhere? That you aren't supposed to know where they got this money from, because it doesn't make them look good that they got this money elsewhere, right? But don't worry, their smugness, their I don't want to say greed. How can you be greedy about having children? Or maybe they are moving up into a big house and they're going to make sure that you know about it eventually. But they won't tell you how they got the money. You'll be like, how in the hell did they get the money? They only make $10 an hour. And somebody gave them the money. Somebody did. Somehow they got the money. And this is the kiss up. This isn't just, handed. They had to do something for that money. But something tells me this has more to do with children, just because the letter can be lab results and children in the house. So if they aren't in the childbearing time of their life, then it's something to do with upgrading their house. Definitely upgrading their house. But it wasn't done. There's something that's not above board with it. There really isn't something that's why there's a lot of secrecy around it. And it's how they got the money. That's the big secret. So they have to be careful, because if they brag too much about it, that they could end up losing it, right? Instead of being the pig, they become the bacon. All right. Okay, so that's what's going on with your Leo X. Now let's get some really juicy gossip here. What's some really juicy gossip about the Leo X? What's some really juicy gossip about the Leo? These cards love to gossip. What's a really juicy gossip about your Leo X? We're ready. Oh, death. Oh, Bambino. Oh, there's the bragging card. Exaggeration. Fortune. And the priest is pointing this way towards the money, bragging about the money. Something, transform. You know what? I think the cards nailed it, because we have Bambino here. We didn't get house. Bambino is baby. I think they had to pay to have this child. Underlying, look at that. Amore. They had to pay for this child. Or this new beginning. Because, right, death can be when one door closes, another door opens. I think your Leo X, I think they were having problems having children. They had to pay to have the children somehow, whether that's adoption, in vitro fertilization, fertility treatments. And then here's the big secret. It took money so you read them this way. It took money for this transformation. It took money. So that's kind of the juicy gossip about that. So even if you say, well, their children are 10 years old, 12 years old, you know what? It's telling you what's happened in the past, because also we're reading it this way, right? So past. So any children they do have was in vitro fertilization. And I'm gonna suggest that it was the male problem. I'm going to suggest it was the male problem, and he was just really too proud to admit that it was their problem. So it might not even be genetically his children. Wow. Wow. But he's not telling you that. Or if it's a same-sex couple, it might be, if it was two females, that would be the indicative of different sperm, right? Right? So we're all adults here. I don't think I need to explain anything too often to you to figure it out. But yeah, there was a different sperm than what the baby actually had. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. This is a tarot card reading. That's some really juicy gossip. So if you're Leo X, the cards are saying those children probably aren't his, or if they are pregnant right now, there was money and some other kind of fertility involved, no matter what they tell you. And they're happy enough with that, but it's just a bit of gossipy secret that you may need to know. If it's like, well, my Leo doesn't have kids, or too young or too old, then this is something that maybe they started, because children can also be the start of a project. And we had that question mark, where did the money come from? So maybe an inheritance came through and they got to finally start their project, but they make it look like, it was all them, right? So, that's the way that would work. If it has nothing to do with children, it has something to do with a project, or maybe they just got a new home, right? Because the home was the big thing there. And you're like, how did you buy that home? Well, they got an inheritance is how they got it. All right. All right, then. Yeah, they didn't make that money on their own. It was given to them somehow. So don't feel too bad. All right. Well, don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and have a look around and see what else is going on with your Leo X on my Leo playlist. Thanks for watching, and take good care. Well, all right. Here we are. This is a reading if your ex is a Virgo. So if your ex is a Virgo, we're going to find out some gossip. What's going on with your ex if they are a Virgo? Ready. Ooh, your Virgo actually are having sunny days. The lilies going to have a long life of happiness. Oh, the zombies. This is the ghost of their past, are going to be with them for a very long time. Ooh, the fox. Somebody's trying to outfox them. The pig. We've got a bunch of barn animals here for your Virgo friends. The king. Okay. So, something that was owed to them from the past is coming back to bless them. The zombies are ghosts of the past, right? And these are ghosts that go back way, way, way far, the lilies. But it looks like they're finally getting over them somehow. So it seems like they are now the rooster and not the fox. And they will, the pig, but anyway, they're going to be smug about it. I'm just going to tell you about that. They're going to, because look at they've got the sunshine. The pig has to be very careful. There's a fine line between being lucky and being greedy, and being smug and being greedy. And that's why it's the pig. But yeah, the sun is shining on them right now. You might not want to hear that, but your Virgo ex is doing quite well. They are trying to get over their ghosts of the past. And this is like long-term ghosts that they've had. And so, for example, if they've had a drinking problem for many years, they're finally getting over that. If they've any kind of addiction like that, gambling, if they've, had a lot of family problems in the past, I dare say an illness that's been bothering them for a long time, because they do get over it. It interests me, we have a lot of earth cards here. These are two earthy cards for our Virgo friends, but they definitely are getting over a lot of things. Definitely getting over. And it looks like they've done it on their own. I don't see any relationship here whatsoever. But that doesn't mean there isn't. We'll ask the juicy gossip cards. So the basic gossip is your ex is doing really good. They are overcoming some of their ghosts of their past and quite well. And it's almost like they've nailed it. Like they're done. They're done. They just have to be really careful not to get too smug about it, not to get too greedy about it. Right? Have you ever run across an ex-smoker who now can't stand other people smoking? That's the kind of energy we're getting here. So maybe they have quit smoking and now, everybody who smoked, right? Or a new vegetarian, for example, and they are the most militant about people who eat meat, and they can't wait to tell you, that they no longer eat meat, and you shouldn't either. That's the kind of energy we're getting here with the Virgo. But I don't see any kind of love relationship. I don't see any kind of money problems whatsoever. I see they're doing really well. And they're overcoming some of their demons. So if you are waiting for your Virgo X to overcome these, they might be open to something again happening because they are in a much better place. Well, good for them. Good for them. And let's see if we can get some really juicy gossip going though, right? Like, where's the juice? Good to know they're doing well. Maybe they've lost weight. Maybe quit smoking, whatever. Maybe they had some inner demons from their childhood, but they certainly have come over them. And let's get some juicy gossip. They're ready. Ooh, sneaking away, theft. Oh, the clock agrees with me. Crying about the past, waiting for the past to come back. But let's see. If you look on this card, now it tells us what the next card is. Oh, isn't that interesting? The previous reading was they're doing so well, but you know what? They aren't. They're still really upset. Look at, they're getting good news, or they're getting bad news, and now they're getting good news. Is this you coming back? Oh, yes. Okay, what's the underlying here? They're on a search. I think they're waiting for you to come back. I think they're waiting for some really good love news. I think they're at the point that they feel like you're the one who got away. You're the one who got away. Remember, I know what these say, girls, boys, but we're all adults here. We can handle it, right? We can figure shit out. So you're the one who got away. And I think they're waiting, because this goes back, for you to come back. And maybe they've heard recently from you that a letter, maybe a message on Facebook, maybe a text or something, and you indicated you weren't coming back, and it was really upsetting for them. They're waiting for you to come back. They are. They're waiting. And if it's not you, they're willing to go look for love in a really logical, which is very Virgo, logical way. In a very logical way. They're on the hunt for somebody new. They want love in their life. They want love in their life. And they're hoping it's you, but they're willing to move on if it's not. I bet they can't wait to tell you, how well they're doing, and And they're coming in. This time they want to be your knight in shining armor. They want to show you how strong they are, how much better they are, how vigorous, right? And they want a long-lasting love. They want a really long-lasting love. They realize what they've lost. And but again, if it's not you, they'll go look for somebody else. So take that for what it is. Take that for what it is. They are upset about losing you, and they hope that you'll come back, and this time they're going to do it better. So maybe send them another letter or a note or a text or an email or a note on Facebook that brings a smile to their face instead of making them cry. Of course, that's only if you want that back in your life. I don't know what happened that it ended. All right. Very interesting. Not too often you get that they want you back that bad. So take that for what it is. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and have a look around and see what other news you have about your Virgo X in our Virgo playlist. And maybe there's another X you want to find out about. See if they want you back too. Thanks for watching. All right. This reading is for the gossip about your Libra X. Gossip about your Libra X. Gossip about your Libra X. All right, cards are ready. Ooh, Infinity. The Wish. The Flame. Uh-oh. Illness. Let me move those over. The Keys. Well, you're going to find someone's going to get better. And Vigor. Okay. Okay, so here's some gossip about your Libra X. They have not been at their best health whatsoever. But they will discover the key to their illness and they will get better. They will get better, and that illness will be gone forever. So that could be the current bug that's kind of going around. If you look at that, that looks like the virus, bacteria, etc., etc. They will be getting better. So if they have been sick, if they've been playing that card and trying to drag you into that game, just wish them well and know that they are going to get better. They're going to get better. Because the flame also, it burns things down. So it burns an illness down, right? So it makes the illness more easier to get over. And then of course with the vigor, that's complete health, right? Yeah, they're going to get better. Now let's talk about this wish. They might be happy that they have this illness to hook you in. I think this is their wish because they are not over you. This is repeating the same thing over and over, especially in relationships. This is keeping yourself small-minded. And isn't this funny? This is the scales for the Libra, right? They like that balance. But this is being this is being in a rut and unable to see outside of what you need. So their wish is to drag you back in, to make you appear. If you look at this wish, it's somebody appearing, right? So their wish is to make you appear. And somehow they were using this illness to drag you back in. That was their wish. Look at this. There's like, come back, come back, come back. And if I were you, I'd say, wish you well. I'm pretty sure you're going to be fine. And I wouldn't play the game because this is in the middle. So now this illness could be not necessarily a body illness. This could be stress illness. You know, I'm not doing well without you. I'm so stressed. I'm depressed. Please come back. You know, it could be that. It could be even illness in, it could be illness in money, meaning that, you know, their money's starting to run out and, so they're getting stressed about that. They can't pay their bills. Can you move back in and help me with my bills? That kind of thing. But yeah, their wish is to get you back, definitely, because they can't see outside of you. They're just running the same thing over and over and over. And with this card next to the wish, they aren't going to get their wish. So that's a little bit of gossip about them. They're going to be just fine. They're going to find the keys to unlock that door to get better, whether it's body, mind, or soul. They're going to do it. So you don't need to come and rescue them whatsoever. They have an ulterior motive, let's say. All right. Okay. Ulterior motive to drag you back in. So let's see that was a very juicy gossip. You might know that already. Let's find out what's some juicy gossip about for Libra. What's the Libra X juicy gossip? The reunion. What did I tell you? The previous reading, the reunion. Oh, but they have ulterior motives. Look at that knife with a mask pointing at that. Ulterior motives. Fortune. They're going to try and drag you in with some money. Message. Friends. Friends might tell you about this too. Yeah, things are stagnant. Things are just stagnant. Things aren't going to move well. Yeah, they really want you back. They have an ulterior motive. You're definitely going to hear some news. You might even hear it via a friend. You might even hear it by a friend. And you might want to remain friends with them. But they definitely want more than that. They want more. This could even be the keys card, a message. So this could be some lab results that come back. They're going to be very fortunate that they get over this illness. Fortune is smiling on them. But things will go right back to the way they were. Nothing is changing here for them. But they do want you back. That's the juicy gossip. They do want you back. They want a reunion. Ulterior motive. It might have something to do with money. And I wouldn't be surprised if you heard this news by a friend that they want you back, or you heard news that they are ill, or they've just gotten over an illness. But I would suggest that you just remain friends with them, remain friendly with them, maybe give them a little bit of support through this, out of the goodness of your heart, not out of obligation. But if you do go back with them, things will just be boring and the same, and nothing will change. And it'll be the exact same reason why you become exes once more. All right, so don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you liked it. And why don't you have a look around, see what other news is about your Libra X on my Libra playlist. And thanks for watching. See you again soon. All right, so this is if your ex is a Scorpio. What is going on with your Scorpio ex? Cards are ready. Oh, the Sun. Your Scorpio ex is having a good time. Getting rid of the ghosts of the past. But they're having a hard time with it. The broken mirror. The cats. Look at this. We got a couple of cats here and the anchor. Your Scorpio ex cannot move forward. Is having a lot of bad luck. Is trying really hard to get over things, but it just seems like bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. Ooh, and there's somebody else. And that person isn't very good for them. But they're stuck. They feel for some reason that they're stuck with them. This person's a real drag on them. They're trying their best. Sunny days, sunny ways to get rid of the ghosts of the past, the zombies. But they just keep having bad luck with the broken mirror. And the cats are people you can't trust. Cats are very secretive. And they just, for some reason, they feel like they can't let this person go. Scorpios tend to be fixers, and they'll just hang on, like they want to rescue you, and they're the last people to give up on you. But there is definitely a partner here that is not behaving well. Let's put it that way. But yet the Scorpion wants to get in there and fix them, and they just keep scratching their eyes out. They keep, like cats will come up and be nice to you when they want to eat. And unless you can do something for a cat, they'll scratch your eyes out if they feel like it. And here, even in the broken mirror, black cat. Sorry if you're a cat lover. I'm not saying all cats are like that, of course, but I've been attacked by cats, and it's not very fun. I've had cats that absolutely love me to death, and I've had cats that attacked me and bit me and scratched at me, and actually, and that cat was black. Yeah, your Scorpion is attached to somebody in not a good way, whatsoever. This person could almost be, I'm almost getting a narcissistic energy from them, that they've somehow gaslit them in some way. And your Scorpion is trying to make it look better than it actually is. This person that they are seeing is definitely a drag on them, is an anchor. They feel very stuck for some reason. So either they feel stuck by, they haven't been able to fix this person, so they're just going to try that much harder. And they're just going to keep trying, or this person has something on them. This is definitely somebody from their past. Is doing this to them. It's not, I can't see this somebody new. So somebody from their deep, deep past, even they might have even known this child or this person from childhood, and reunited with them, and now they're circling the drain with this person, even though they're trying their best to put on a happy face about it. They're trying their best to make it work, but it won't, because of this person here. Okay, well, so there you go. If they are with somebody, it's not going as well as they make it out. Okay. If they aren't with somebody, that could be a child of theirs is maybe creating a lot of problems in their life, and they don't want to admit it. So that could be it. Well, or a mother, a sister, a child could be creating a lot of problems in their life, and they're just putting on a happy face about it, and they're not telling anybody about it. All right, so let's see. What's some juicy gossip about our Scorpio ex? Ooh, interesting cut. Yeah, they don't know what to do. They've got some information, fortune, but fortune doesn't have to be money. This can go back to the sun. The sun is shining on everything. Oh, it has to, yeah, here's some money. Something to do with money, but look at that, money's locked up. Maybe that's why they're staying with that person. It has to do with money. I think there's a bit of too much partying going on here. Okay, so I'm getting a clearer picture now. Yeah, they're keeping it really secret with what's going on. Now, this person that they're involved with, again, if it's their partner that you know that they are in a relationship. If not, it could be somebody that they're a child, perhaps. It's really costing them a lot of money. It's costing them, look at both the backs are turned like that. They are keeping it in secret, what is going on. They're definitely keeping secret. They're definitely making it look way better than it is. I believe there's some kind of abuse here going on. Addiction, sorry. This is like drinking too much, drugs. I don't see anything violent going on here. And they actually are thinking of ways to make more money versus, or this could even be moving on, looking for your ship to move on. But it's definitely costing them more than just love. That's costing them money. This relationship, and that's where they maybe think their bad luck is, because they got the bad luck. The broken mirror, maybe, you know, money is just like falling through their hands. And it has a lot to do with money, I mean, when you have an addiction, it's very expensive. And they're just wondering, like, they are definitely wondering what to do about this. You look at both these men have their arms crossed, and, very pensive, very, what do I do? They don't know what to do. They're definitely keeping it secret from people that the abuse is, they want to fix this person. Scorpions are fixers. They hang in there till the last minute, and they want to fix this person. Maybe that's what they're looking out for, is how do I fix this person? Obviously, by throwing more money at it is not gonna work. Yeah, they're in for the long haul, and they're keeping it secret. So if it looks like everything's really good, because we had the sun, this is even a yellow card as well as that first one that came out. So they're making it look really good. It is not. It is not very good at all. Very good at all. And again, if it doesn't apply to them because they don't have children, then it's somebody that they love, that they want to protect. So it could be a child. Maybe a child has gotten involved in some addictive behavior and is possibly taking money from them. Could be maybe a mother who needs some medical help, a sister. Anyways, it's definitely somebody, either another female or a child, that is costing them a lot of money, heartbreak, wondering what to do next. And they're just making sure that nobody knows about it in their super secretive Scorpio way. All right. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and have a look around and see what else is going on with your Scorpio X on the Scorpio playlist. And thanks for watching. Take good care. All right. So this reading is for you if you are wondering what's up with your Sagittarius X. Sagittarius X. What's going on with your Sagittarius X? Cards are ready. Ooh, the broken mirror. Well, I'll tell you right now, they've had a lot of bad luck. The handshake. Let's see. Oh, the flame. Okay, so they've had bad luck with a contract that they've had. Things might, look, we got two flames here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I think they might think that they found somebody new who's put a flame in their heart and lit up their heart, and this person is not good for them whatsoever. Oh, yeah. So they might be doing well in some respects, and in a lot of respects, they are not. They've had some bad luck with a contract that they are in. This is normally a business contract, not a love contract. But they've become very passionate about somebody, right? The flame and the heart here, or the heart has a flame. This is passionate love. But this person is not very nice to them. This person is gaslighting them. This person is not being very truthful with them. And they might be, showing, interesting that one of the colors for Sagittarius is the dark royal purple. They might be trying to show off that they are, doing great and doing fantastic, but they aren't. They aren't at all. This is going to crash and burn. This is because you got the flame. The flame's going to burn it up. This is going to crash and burn. So I don't know, maybe that's their thing, just to have a fling. I mean, that is a Sagittarius fling. I mean, to nail down a Sagittarian is like nailing Jello to the wall sometimes. So maybe that's their thing. Maybe they're happy just to have a fling. But this person is not who they think it is. But yeah, they're having bad luck with business contracts right now. They might be feeling stuck, that they're stuck in this, that they don't know how to get out of it right now. But yeah, it's definitely something they have deep regrets over. And they'll also have the same regrets over this one as well. But they present as, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm, a leader. I'm, in charge of everything. I'm doing well. No, they aren't. They aren't. I mean, they might be thinking they're doing well because they have that passion going on. They found that partner that ignited their heart, but they're going to get burnt. All right, so let's get some really juicy gossip here about our Sagittarian exes. What's some juicy gossip? Okay. Oh, something to do with the mother of their children. Gift. Oh, they're having, actually, yeah, they're in lots of celebration here. They actually are going to get some kind of prize that they're selling about. And it is about, oh, the clock agrees with me. The underlying here, dinero. Yeah, it's all about money for Sagittarius right now. All about money for Sagittarius. Look at, they've got all the money. They got the money cards, the grand prize, the present, celebrating, love. They might feel like they've won the grand prize with this new love. This mother of their children. So the mother of their children could also be like their children are anything that they feel that are precious to them. So if they don't have children, then is it their fancy car? Is it their fancy house? Is it their business? It's something that they hold precious and dear to them. Yeah, they got the money card. Okay, so what's the juicy gossip here? Remember, in the previous reading, something's going wrong with that contract. Something's going very wrong with that contract. And so maybe they think they're on top of the world right now and they don't know everything is going down in flames. So we did get that king card. So maybe they do feel like the king right now. Maybe they do feel like everything's going their way. Maybe that contract that they have is going to go sideways on them really quickly because their money is locked up. Their money is locked up. This is money that falls out of the sky, but you could also think you're wealthy because you've met the right person, right? So we did get that the passion there, the passionate card there, the flame. So they do think that they're in love. They do think that they're in love. They do think that that's the one. They think that they've won the prize. Now, if they do have children, things are, they think things are going well, that if they just keep buying stuff for their kids, they'll be happy. Something is definitely going to go wrong though, with those other cards, with the flame in the middle, like the devil was in the middle. Devil's in the details. That's what I want to say. Something is definitely going to go wrong. They think they've got the world by the ass, but they don't. They don't. Now, if this was the only reading I did, I would say, well, things are going really great for them right now, because that's what these cards indicate. The previous cards indicated that things are going to go up in flames for them. Interesting. Very interesting. So how well things are going right now aren't going to last very long at all. Anyways, they think they found the one. Well, time will tell. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, look around at the Sagittarius playlist and see if there's other gems you can pull out about how your ex is doing. Take good care. All right, Capricorn. This is for your Capricorn ex. So this is for Capricorn ex reading. If your ex is a Capricorn. If your ex is a Capricorn, what's going on in their life right now? Okay. Oh, the rats. Somebody's stealing from them. The attack. Oh, yeah, they've lost some money somehow in a public way. The broken mirror. Oh, your Capricorn ex isn't doing well at all. Oh, the keys and the lilies. Okay, so your Capricorn ex has lost some money somehow. Something has been stolen from them in a very public way. It was really bad luck. They may have discovered who took the money, and now they're more at peace with it. Oh yeah, the king. Yeah, they just really haven't had any good luck at all. They're sitting underneath all that bad luck. And it started with this loss, this theft, in a very public way. So I wonder if it was something to do at work or something. Maybe they got passed over in a promotion. Maybe they were caught fudging the books at work. Some kind of bad luck. Maybe they were accused of something and then they were exonerated. They're definitely more at peace with it now. They definitely found the solution and to clear all this up, and took the bull by the horns. And actually, that's funny, you say a bull and it's a horse. They were publicly humiliated, though. Very publicly humiliated. They had to work hard to get out of that somehow. Somehow they were caught taking something. Somebody saw them, and yeah. But anyways, they've gotten out of it. And that's now behind them. I think they've now closed that door behind them, and they've done a good job at cleaning that up, and they're now a little bit more at peace with it. Interesting. So that's something you may not have known, that they had some loss that was brought to public. That was really bad luck. Maybe you didn't realize that. Maybe you didn't realize it. Interesting. Yeah, I think they had something to do with the loss. I don't, because it was bad luck that they were caught, right? It was bad luck that they were caught. If this bad luck card wasn't here, I'd say somebody's been stealing from them, but it's them. It's their own bad luck that they got caught. But they somehow resolved it, and they, in some respect, got away with it. Yeah. So I don't know what they did, but they got caught. So that's a little bit of gossip there. You might not have known about that, or maybe you did. Maybe the cards were just confirming what you already knew. But let's get some juicy gossip. What's some juicy gossip about the Capricorn X? Oh, interesting cut. Holy. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? They're thinking about things. They're thinking twice about things. The reunion. Are they thinking about reuniting with you? Very stressed about their house. Oh, about the lies. The liar showed up there. Are you the mother of their children? If you're the mother of their children, they're actually thinking of reuniting with you. But they don't know how to deal with the lies that they were caught in. Maybe the lies had something to do with you. Maybe the lies were brought to public in a court of law, for example. But these lies, they don't know how to deal. They would love to get, if you aren't the mother of their children, then this, like I said, this is something to do with something they hold precious. So it could be a car, it could be their home, could be a business that they started, but it's something that they hold precious, and that you have something to do with, because there you are protecting their preciousness. But they definitely want to reunite with you. But the lies that they told, they have stressed them out so much. They really don't want you to find out about them, and they're trying to figure out how they can do this to reunite with you, and make it more solid, make it more, without telling you about these lies about how they were caught, or maybe they need to apologize to you. Maybe you were involved in these lies and they need to apologize to you somehow. And they just, they're beside themselves. They don't know what to do. They honestly don't know what to do. There isn't anybody else right now. Maybe that was part of the lies. I don't know. But right now there isn't anybody else, and they're sick with worry. They're sick with worry, and they're trying to figure out how to get you back. And especially if you're the mother of their children, how to get you back and get you back home and all live happily ever after under one roof again. They know they have fucked up royally. They know it. Well, they were caught. And, but they have fixed what they did. Now they just have to fix the relationship with you. Interesting. Did you know that? Did you know they wanted you back? Did you know they want to apologize to you? Did you know they might even send you a really long text or a letter or a Facebook post or something? They're just trying to figure out how to do that. So did you know that? Did you know they want to be back with you and make it right? I don't know if you did or not, but there's some juicy gossip that they probably haven't admitted to you. All right, then. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. And while you're here, look at the Capricorn playlist. Maybe you can find out some other juicy stuff about your Capricorn ex. All right, take good care. All right, so now let's talk about your Aquarian ex. Now remember, this is if your ex is an Aquarian. What juicy gossip do we have about your Aquarian ex? Oh, they are maybe looking after their health right now. Oh, yeah, they have started some kind of a health program. Yeah, they've definitely started some kind of a health program that's going to prolong their life. And it could even be anything to do with stress. Like maybe they're going to see, a psychologist, something to do with heart. So that would be exercise. Lung is also exercise, cardio. They're getting stronger and stronger, and it's bringing a lot of peace into their life. They finally found the keys to peace. Oh, and they're moving on. They're working towards their goals. Their goals have a lot to do with their health. Yeah, they've discovered something, and they might even be traveling. I think they're going to be traveling soon. Oh, they're definitely doing very well. I don't know if you want to hear that or not. Depends on what mood you're in. But they are doing extremely well. They're becoming a leader in their field. They finally put the pieces together. They finally found the keys. They're moving towards their goals. They've discovered what thrills them, what brings them strength. They're doing really well, really, really well. They're moving along. Like we've got movement, even the movement here, movement. They've really moved forward. I don't know if you wanted to hear that or not, but they've definitely moved forward. On the other hand, I don't see any kind of love in their life right now. No love interest. They're mostly interested regarding themselves and how well they're doing. They want to do well for themselves, and they want to move things forward. They're moving towards their goals. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're taking big gigantic steps towards their goals. I want to say otherworldly goals too. Maybe they're getting into a little bit more into their spirituality, more outside themselves. That's what I want to say. But yeah, interesting, because this is more inside, all your innards, and this is your outside. So they're doing a whole mind, body, soul connection, and they're doing really well with it. All right. So your Aquarian X is doing fantastic. That's good to hear. We want to wish them the best sometimes. Okay, so let's see what's some good juicy gossip. What's some good juicy gossip about our Aquarian X? Are ready. Oh, partying too much. Oh, vigorous again. So we got vitality. Consolation prize. They do have an enemy. I think they have overcome some of their inner demons. What's the underlying here? Interesting. A couple of people had this. A couple of signs had that as the underlying. This stanza. It's boredom, being things, inertia, same old, not paying attention, just boring. This card, when I see this card, I think boring. Nothing's new, same old. I think they have beaten some inner demons. I think they are feeling really well about themselves right now. They've beaten some inner demons. They almost feels like they've gone domestic, which would be they become more boring than you remember. They're more in a routine. I think they've beat some of their inner demons. This is delirious. This is drinking too much, partying too much, not paying attention. But they've definitely roped that in. And we have the vigorous card again. I think they are doing very well. They have really, really clamped down. I do not see any relationship here whatsoever. Now, if you know they are in a relationship, just know that relationship is very boring and domesticated, but they like that right now. That's what they need right now. I don't see lots of passion. I don't see any forward movement towards marriage with that relationship. I just see that they've overcome their inner demons. We might have a friend here who's trying to drag them back in to, the partying and the drinking, but they're a snake. They don't have really good intentions, but I think they're at the point now that they can beat all of that. I don't think they are going to put up with that. Let's put it that way. They're feeling so good. Even like the king is the horse, and here, victory and overcoming all of that. So if you had known your Aquarian X to have a few inner demons, maybe if some small addictions, maybe you felt they drank too much or did drugs or partied too much, let's put it that way, just now know that they've overcome that, and they aren't looking forward to anybody dragging them back into that at all. They have roped that in. They really are like their boring domestic life right now. They're appreciating that right now. Doesn't mean it's going to last forever, but right now they're appreciating their boring domestic life, and feeling really good about it. All right. So there you go. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up And why don't you have a look around at the Aquarian playlist and see what other gems you can pull out about your Aquarian ex. All right. Take good care. All right. So this reading is for if your ex is a Pisces. If your ex is a Pisces, gossip about your ex if your ex is a Pisces. Cards are ready. Ooh, Pisces have lost something or something was stolen from them, but they're not about to tell you about that. The kiss up. They may have tried to bribe somebody and it might have worked. Okay, underlying. Okay, your Pisces ex has done something. They've had to pay their way out of something and into something, and it worked. And now they become very passionate about it. So they've actually got lots of abundance. This is the only card that got under abundance. Only reading that so far, abundance. No, it's not. I'm lying. They've done something that I don't know if they took from Peter to pay Paul. That's the kind of energy. That's what I'm trying, because this arrow is going this way, right? So this is the rats is loss, stealing, theft, doing things underhanded in night, right? And this is at night. The moon is always at night. And then look, it goes up to here so that they have money to pay Paul. So robbing Peter to pay Paul, that's the energy I'm getting, and it worked. So did they get something underhanded that is under cloak? And now it looks like they have a lot of money because it worked, because it shook things up for them. And now they're feeling really good. This is passion. They've got passionate about it. So like, did they hear insider trading, bought some stocks and made some money? Like that's the kind of energy, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's just what I hear. It was done under cloak and dagger, under night, and it did change things up. So like, for example, did they hear about a crypto to buy? And so they went ahead and they did that. And see, this is why I think it's stocks or something. And they hit the jackpot and it changed their life. And now they're leading a much better life. But somehow this is the card that's bothering me. Where did they get this money from? And because it was under night and under an illusion, and this went directly to this person, and it did create a lot of abundance. It did create a lot of cha-ching. And here we have stock market again. Like it changed their life. This could even be like a lottery winning, right? Or somehow they got a lot of money. They had to do something. It was some kind of loss. This could even be like, so this could be loss. Were they did they have something that they lost money? They went to court, they won the money that way through court. Like, for example, a Johnny Depp, right? What he just went through, but he's not a Pisces, he's a Gemini. That kind of thing. So did they have some kind of lawsuit? They were suing somebody because they lost some money, some things, some illusions, some illuminated, and they ended up getting the money, right? So the loss was illuminated and they ended up getting money. It changed their life and now they're very happy. If Johnny Depp was a Pisces, I'd say this is his reading, because that's exactly, he just won. Things were illuminated and he won. So it doesn't necessarily mean they did something underhanded. It means they had some kind of loss. They took them to court And then even this is, the judge, right? The judge handing them the money, the kiss up, and cha-ching, cha-ching. But yeah, it changed their life. This money definitely was life-changing for them. And now they're very, very happy. Let's see if we can dig out what this loss was and if they're happy with somebody else or they're just happy that this money changed their life. So there you go. Your Pisces exes have some money that have changed their life. Okay, that have made them very happy. Has to do with a loss or a theft. But anyways, let's get some juicy gossip. What's some juicy gossip about Pisces? Oh, okay. This wanted to, interesting, wanted to go in threes. See, consolation prize. Here's the money. Love. Sickness. A little bit of help. Somebody they've hired. This card has showed up for so many people, so many signs. So remember I said the thief, something underhanded. This is the nemesis. Look at the knife and the mask. Okay. I wonder if your Pisces ex was involved with somebody and that separation ended up getting them what they wanted. Interesting. So yes, this money had something to do with a love gone wrong, right? A stressful love. Because the love is pointing at the money. So it had something to do with that. This lover was narcissistic, did some damage to them. Like I said, I wonder if Johnny Depp is a Pisces rising. Yeah, something to do with this ex had something to do with how they got the money. This is like the housemaid or somebody you hire to help you. So this could even be like the lawyer that they hired to help them. But things are stagnant. Yet the other one showed that they were really happy. I think they were happy with the money. I think I think it was happy that they just won, but I think it has something to do with I think let's go back to it was loss. I think somebody tried to rip them off. I think it was somebody that they were in love with, and they had to hire somebody to help them get out of it. And they did. They won a little bit of money. They did the consolation prize. But now nothing has changed for them. Now they're back to inertia. That's about the only thing going on in their life right now is the consolation prize that they're getting. I think this person was really horrible to them. Maybe they stole money from them. Maybe that's what the theft was, the loss was. Maybe they were involved with somebody who stole money from them and they had to go to court to get it back. But they did get it back by the help of their lawyer. And now they're back to boredom, same old, and the clock agrees with me. So there's some gossip for you. Whoever they were involved with stole from them, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And they weren't very nice to them at all. They were only after them for their money or what they could give them. And I'm not sure if they can get it all back or not, but they did get something out of it. Interesting for your Pisces exes. All right, so there you go. So if you thought they were happily in love and they found their passion and they found the woman or the partner of their dreams, no, it's the partner of their nightmares. Really, partner of their nightmares that you can be assured of. All right, then. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up And while you're here, have a look at the Pisces playlist. Maybe you can find some more gems about your Pisces ex in there. Take good care.